Only two amendments have officially made it onto next year's ballot, and they're not very exciting. But there's several others that could still make it, and they might be enough to drive some voters to the polls.
The first two amendments are definitely on the ballot. Amendment 1 would encourage homeowners to be more flood ready by excluding any home improvements that resist flooding from affecting the home's assessed value for tax purposes. Amendment 2 would abolish the Constitutional Revision Commission, which meets every 20 years and last met in 2017 to suggest amendments to the Florida Constitution. The Attorney General is an automatic member. The remaining 36 commissioners are appointed by the governor, Senate President, House Speaker, and Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court. A previous effort to abolish the commission failed in 1980. Several more proposed amendments are still going through the approval process. One proposed amendment would fully legalize marijuana for all adults to have and use and grow up to 18 plants. On gambling, one amendment would authorize 3 new casinos in Florida as long as they're not within 100 miles of a tribal casino, and the developer must spend at least $500 million to construct each one. Another allows existing licensed card rooms to expand into casinos if $250 million is spent on improvements within 3 years and they're not within 130 miles of a tribal casino. A third gambling amendment would allow sports betting for all adults 21 and older, whether online or at casinos, stadiums, or dog tracks. 2 proposed amendments come straight from Florida's fights over COVID-19. After turbulent battles between school districts and state leaders, one amendment would return the Commissioner of Education to an elected position on the Florida cabinet, a practice that ended with Education Commissioner Charlie Crist in 2003, after which it was reduced to an appointed position by the State Board of Education. The second COVID-era amendment would make any governmental action illegal if it closes churches or limits the size of their gatherings for more than 3 weeks, unless approved by the state legislature.
Of course, not all those amendments have an equal chance of making it onto the ballot. To do so, they need at least 900,000 signatures from Floridians spread out across at least half the state's congressional districts. Plus, they have to pass review by the state Supreme Court. In the Tampa News Center, Evan Donovan, 8 on your side.